So you want to be a realtor, and that's my favorite question to ask my friends that reach out and say, I want to be a realtor. I'm going to write a book about it, all my interesting stories, challenges, and amazing opportunities to serve people. I've just really loved being a realtor, even with the ups and downs. So I usually say the exact same thing when my friend asks me out for coffee. It says, I want to pick your brain. I'm thinking about getting into real estate. So here's a video to watch first, and then let's meet. So I have a little bit of information I want to share, and then some homework, and then reach out to me to meet one-on-one. I'm Christina Ward. I've been a realtor for 20 years, Christina and Company at Keller Williams Realty. It's been my only job, and I really want to help you, so I'm excited. So first, you gotta look into real estate school. There's some local classes where you can go in person or online. There's a 2-week class or a 2.5-month class. I really like Idaho Real Estate School, but there's a couple other good ones, and I might just be old school. It's the only one I know about. I think it's about under like $800 or $1,000 to take the class and the books and all the things. So then you choose your you pass your test and get your fingerprints and get your license. You choose your brokerage. You have a lot of choices. You can go with a boutique brokerage, like a local boutique brokerage. You could go with an international franchise brokerage, and anything in between. I can't say there's one size fits all for everyone. It's to figure out what's important to you, do your research, and interview. Check out a few of them. We're lucky. We've got a lot of great leaders. We've got a lot of great real estate brokerages here in Idaho. It's a big decision. Are you going to go full-time? Are you going to go part-time? When I started, I was working at Starbucks early in the morning and then worked full-time in real estate as much as I could. And I was young and I didn't sleep very much. You can't chase 2 rabbits though. So a lot of people try to keep their job and do real estate. And most people that chase 2 rabbits end up not catching either one of them. So I recommend full-time. It would be good to start saving money now to have some reserves, so that you aren't freaking out the day you quit your job and then you start selling real estate, and it takes time. I mean, people don't just buy and sell overnight. So having 3 to 6 months minimum reserves creates that decrease in that commission breath, that desperation that we don't want agents to have. And then also your anxiety and your safety. I like having 1 year's worth of reserves even today, because I could have a bad month or a bad year. So I like to be prepared. That's my recommendation. There are 8,000 realtors here in the Treasure Valley, and on average, like the bottom half of those 8,000 agents sell 2 homes a year, and then the total count, it's like 4 or 5 total. So do the math on that. That's like if you're going to be average, but we don't want you to be average. We want you to be excellent. And also know the market rises and falls. Like there's opportunities in every single market, but there has been easier or harder markets, that's for sure. I can tell you more about that later, but you can Google it. Read the book Shift. That talks about more of the hard markets, but those principles from the book Shift by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan would work in any market. It's a really good book. I highly recommend. So also know that your income is volatile, and also there's expenses. So some people do the math on like a commission amount or flat fee and how much they're going to make, and there is expenses. And know too that most people, when they're starting real estate, they're building relationships that might buy and sell and transact years down the line. So usually the income rises. So if you can stick with it, know it gets better, especially when you communicate well, follow up, do the right thing. The business comes eventually. But the costs there's brokerage splits. So if you're a licensee in Idaho, you have a broker that you need to hang your license with, and there'll be a split. There's MLS fees, lock boxes, there's state, local, and national dues to be a realtor. Continuing education, marketing, and then there's just other regular business expenses like gifts or photography or gas even. There's all sorts of expenses. I spent, when I first got started with my marketing and regular business expenses, I spent about $1,000 a month, bare bones, when my business was small. And now, I don't want to tell you how much I spend a month, but with the team, because I have salaries and quite like pretty hefty marketing, my family's take home is more like 25 to 35% of the total commission. Let's see, team versus no team. Well, I think you got to align with a team, at least your brokerage team, right? Like find a brokerage that's going to help support you with education and training, and then you just got to do it. That's the best way to learn. But some people choose to join a team, and I think it's really important if you're going to join a team to think about your top 3 expectations of that team. Like what are the 3 things you're going to bring to it, and what are the 3 things they're going to do for you? And are they providing leads? Are they providing training, mentorship, culture? Sometimes it's not leads, they're just a culture of lead generation, collaboration, technology, systems. What are their value propositions? And then what's yours? What are you bringing to them? I always say if you're going to join a team, join it for the long term, because same thing, you'll gather leads on that team, and the longer you're with them, the more those leads actually transact. So you should start to make more and more money, and if you leave too soon, then depending on their contract, those leads usually stay with the team. Okay, how to pick this brokerage, how to pick this team. Ask them what training is specifically offered. Who is training me? Is there a mentorship model? What does that look like? What are your greatest success stories? I love hearing that from the brokerage or the team. Like, who have you helped be successful? Ask about the caps. There's usually a cap with a brokerage, or do you always pay a certain amount in no matter what? So that's a great question. What's the split? What's the cap? What's the value for that split? There could be some brokerages that are cheaper and some that are more expensive, and that's okay. It's like Walmart versus Nordstrom's. We just need to know what that value is associated with the cost. And they shouldn't all be the same. It's either a cheap brokerage and that's their value is they're cheap, or they're more of an expensive brokerage and then they have more training, more systems, more models to support you. And also, when you're looking at a split, what's the opportunity? So say you're looking at a team and there's a commission split with the team owner. What's the amount of money that their team agents make? Because if the team's taking off a whole bunch of administrative work for you, providing leads, providing training, that could be a really good income even at a split rate. Like, you show me an opportunity to join a business even at a small percentage, I'll invest in a business. So to me, a split doesn't matter. It's more of the income potential. So who's your top producer? What's their income? What is my income potential if I come join this team, and how long on average does that take to get there? What do I need to do to get there would be a great question. Okay. Besides reading the book Shift, read the book Millionaire Real Estate Agent book. It is so good. Gary Keller, J. Papasan. It's like our real estate Bible. We love it. It's the blueprint of how to have a successful real estate business. I could, if we meet, I would just talk about that book. So you might as well just read it or listen to it on audio. Come check out Keller Williams. I'm here for a reason. I've been here for 15 years. I started at a boutique brokerage that I loved, but KW has really helped me with my mindset. It's helped me with my family. It's a coaching and consulting company disguised as a real estate brokerage, and I wouldn't be where I'm at today with the income level that I'm at, but also the big life that I have without being associated with Keller Williams Realty Boise and Keller Williams International. It's really an impressive organization. Okay, I think that's it, except for if you still at this point need my help, I'd love to meet. If you'd like to join my team, I'd love to meet. I'd love to help you be successful, and I'm excited you're interested in real estate.